Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening, whatever it is. I've been kind of going through the internet. I was thinking about pulling some examples to show you here, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to talk here off the top of my head about some of the things that I've seen that have disturbed me, and maybe some possible theories. Again, this is just my opinion. This is not scientific information. This is not medical information. And I'm certainly not going to give you any kind of medical or dietary advice. What you do is up to you, and that's probably going to be the point of this whole video. I was searching through YouTube, and I found some videos about how bad our dietary habits are for the environment. They're telling us that beef creates the most CO2 gas of any type of food that we eat. Of course, eggs weren't too bad, and chicken wasn't too bad, but beef was terrible. Of course, all the nutrients that we need, I believe, are in beef, or at least the majority of the food that we need to eat, or that I eat, is beef. I don't believe I'm destroying the environment either by doing that. I can cite a couple ideas or opinions about that. For number one is that where would we be today if we had not killed off the buffalo? We'd probably be eating it. And we'd probably be raising them. Matter of fact, we do raise and we do eat buffalo. It's not as common as beef, but basically, I think biologically, the two animals are very similar. Probably produce about the same CO2 or methane gas. The other thing is too, I saw a video presented that was telling about. Again, this is about the environment, was talking about how they don't mention the fact that there reaches a limit that where you can keep adding CO2 to the environment, and it basically has negligible effects. It's kind of like a curve. A little bit hurts a lot, but a lot doesn't hurt that much more. I've seen videos where they point out that plants use the CO2 that emissions that we create, and the carbon emissions have caused areas that used to be desert are now green as a result of the additional gases that we emit that plants need for their survival. So it kind of is a self-correcting situation. Now again, I'm not an expert at this. I'm just simply reporting to you some of the things that I've seen on YouTube. But it's interesting to me why this attack on beef. Go back to Ansel Keys, if we can, and his study of how saturated fats were bad for us, and we kind of created this whole economic system of healthcare and pharmaceuticals that keep us somewhat enslaved in a system that basically doesn't want us to be healthy. What they want is to have managed care of our diseases that are generated so that they can manage our diseases. If we didn't have the diseases, now let's think about this for a moment. If we went on a carnivore diet, and of course I'm not telling everybody they should, but if we went on a meat-based diet and we eliminated a lot of the chronic illnesses that we have, we would have less need for pharmaceuticals. We would have less need for hospitals. we would have probably less needs for doctors. And think about if we had smaller healthcare facilities and their CO2 footprint, if you will, how much would that affect the environment? We wouldn't need factories to produce these drugs. We wouldn't need giant, huge hospitals. You know, people are in there with serious illnesses that are being caused by the food that we consume. I look at it this way. No one tells me what I can put in my mouth. No one tells me what I have to buy at the grocery store. That's all up to me, and in your case, it's all up to you. You want to go and stuff your face full with Pop-Tarts and soda pop? Go do it. The only person you're hurting really is yourself. You're helping the grocer, you're helping the food companies. You're not necessarily helping yourself. I understand the psychology of it. I was addicted to that stuff. You know, I've shown many before and after pictures of myself, and there are other people too that can do the same. And I can only tell you what the carnivore diet has done for me. It is the first and only diet that I've been on that has worked. Everything else, I could tell you, I've had times where I would walk on the treadmill. I would eat 700 calories a day. I would peel the skin off of my chicken. I would just... you eat 700 calories a day and you gain weight, okay? Why is that? Well, it's because of insulin and insulin resistance. And when you cut the carbohydrates out of your diet, this is what happens. Here I am. Okay? You do what you want. Be healthy, be happy. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. This is Carnivore Ron, and I'm signing out. Take care, everybody.